dancers and parents, it's Miss Carly. Here to help me introduce this week's story is my dog Titan. Hey Titan, you ready? Showtime! All right, this week's story is going to be Toy Story, The Pet Problem by Kristen L. Depkin. We are going to be making two props for this story. The first is going to be a maze made out of cereal, and the second is going to be a hamster. All right, let's get started. All right, we are going to get started making our cereal maze. The materials for the cereal maze that you will need are a couple colored pencils or crayons, a large piece of cardboard. I got this off of the box of muffins, Elmer's glue, and last but not least, some cereal. Okay, now we're gonna get started making our maze. First things first, you need to draw it. Today I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, and I'm just gonna do a nice little path. Almost like a river. And of course, here's the part where you can get more creative if you want to, and maybe you want to add a couple more colors in there to make your path beautiful. Maybe you want to draw some bricks or flowers or animals on your path. You can be as creative as you want to. And let's see, let's do this one. All right, I am ready to add my cereal. So, it is as simple as adding a little bit of Elmer's glue. And when you're using glue, you might want to put a smock on to protect your outfit that you're wearing. And I am just going to go through here and I'm gonna make a little pattern, which means I'm going to use one of my puffs and then use a couple of these colorful pebbles. And because I'm doing this, I definitely want to make sure when I'm done and I shake it off a little bit to get rid of any of the loose cereal. All right, let's speed up time a little bit so we can get this finished. And now we let that dry. All right, next up we are going to be making a hamster. The materials that you need are a sock that doesn't have a twin, one rubber band or a hair tie, a couple markers. These are paint markers. You could also use fabric markers or just plain old markers. And last but not least, plastic bags. Okay, now we are going to get started with our second prop, which is a hamster. All right, first things first, I'm going to stuff my sock. I'm gonna take these plastic bags and just kind of roll them up and stuff them in here. You can also be stuffing your hamster with other things, newspaper rolled up into balls, tissue paper, cotton balls are great. Just trying to keep it soft. All right, let me use one more. I'm gonna make this a big hamster. All right. Now you have your little hamster body. We are going to tie off the ends so none of the stuffing escapes. I'm using a rubber band. You can also, I have enough space here, I could probably just use the sock itself and tie it in a knot. You can also use a hair tie or a little bit of wire or some ribbon and tie it. And here we go. Now I'm gonna make my tail a little bit of a poofy tail. And so I'm just gonna cut that off right there. But you can absolutely leave it. You don't have to cut it. You can have a nice long tail if you want. All right, now we get to the fun part, which is the decorating. I have some markers here. I am just gonna do my best to try to make a hamster face. I looked up a picture before I started, so we'll see if I can make this happen. Hamsters have nice, big, cute eyes. And a little cute little nose. And then they have some ears. This is looking a little bit cat-like, but you know what? I'm trying my best. And a little tiny mouth. It's gonna be smiling. Okay, and there is my little hamster face. All right, once you have your little hamster face, of course you can add more decorations. So if you wanna get wild, I'm gonna color in my little nose here. We got a little pink. I'm gonna do the eyes purple. And if you just wanna color the whole body rainbow, go for it. It's your time. Maybe I'm gonna add some hearts here because I love my hamster. And now we are ready to play.